Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new documentary from director Sam Pollard, The League. And this focuses on the journey of the Negro Baseball League. And this film feels very traditional. This feels like an old school documentary about some classic American history filled with prejudice and uncomfortable realizations of what human nature really is and the divides that were present in our country that led to having a completely different league dedicated to just black people in America. And Sam Pollard is such a talented director and really brings a lot to the table with this. He uses very respectful and well done dramatizations to kind of show the baseball action. The film works well in that way. This film is one that is extremely informative, but takes you deeper. It's not just skating across the surface to give us like a Wikipedia page. There are some layers and complications to certain aspects of this story, like the Jackie Robinson story, that we might not have known. How, yes, it was such a great moment to bring Jackie Robinson in, and Dickie, who was in charge of the guy who brought him into the Dodgers, that was a great thing, except he refused to pay his Jackie Robinson's Negro League team any money for the contract. And those kinds of added layers kind of flesh out and paint a deeper picture of the actual occurrences going on in this situation, because that stuff was not okay. And there's a lot of backstabbing and challenges and just unfortunate things that harmed this Negro League that provided an interesting and bold alternative to what was a very slow, clunky form of baseball going on in Major League Baseball. We just were in it for the homers. Babe Ruth changed everything. This league was high energy. There was steals. There was bunts. There was people flexing the incredible athletic ability that they had. Incredible pitching. This was a fascinating story of a bunch of people who were not let into a place where they could live out their dreams, and they made quite the miraculous environment for themselves to be able to live out their dream of playing baseball. This film does lean into a lot of traditional documentarian tropes and approaches, but I feel like the classic feel to it, that vintage feel of this documentary, fits perfectly to this bygone era of the history of baseball. And as a humongous baseball fan, I found this fascinating. And it brings up so many questions and really reconceptualizes the history of baseball. And that's a powerful thing. Baseball is one of the biggest institutions in the history of America, and this documentary is able to make you take a step back and really rethink a lot that transpired at that time. And you see the grander cultural elements, the impact of World War II, the complications of once Major League Baseball realized what they could get out of black talent, how that began the just fall of this organization. This organization which had ups and downs, but had some of the most forward-thinking ideas in sports. It's a fascinating look at something that we all know about, but how much do we really know about it? And that's the special thing about this film, that's really well put together and impactfully told by Sam Pollard. This is an engaging and interesting documentary that's certainly worth your time. But those are my thoughts on The League. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.